Hey, so this is part two of Paris in the Rain by Lauv. And a lot of guys wrote in a lot of questions about picking pattern, strumming, and standard tuning, and all that jazz. And where the special chord goes in between the verses. So hopefully I can make this a short video. I'm gonna try. So first things first, is standard tuning. You don't have to do anything special for that. The picking pattern, so if you want to see the four chords that are that, it'll be in part one. So you can definitely go there and see the chord breakdown. So for the picking pattern, essentially I just pick the strings that I'm pressing down on, but I'll show you how I'm kind of playing them. So for this one here, the first chord, I basically have my thumb here, first finger on the second one, and skip a string, I have my middle finger on there. So hopefully you can see that. There's a little bit of feedback because my monitor that I'm plugged into, for some reason, settings not proper, so you might hear reverb or something. I gotta fix that later. So sorry about that. But here is essentially what I do. I think they call it an arpeggio when you kind of go down the strings like in a linear sort of pattern. And I do a pluck at the end of that arpeggio. So it's 1, 2, 3, and then all 3. So right, and then I repeat the exact same thing here. Only difference is now I'm covering these 3 strings. So the first string, 4th string, 5th string. If you can see the wiggle here, because those are the strings I'm pressing down up at the top, right? So same thing, I move down 1 because the chord change is there, right? So same thing, linearly, I'm playing. So the pattern's all the same for even in the last one. So these are the 3 that I'm plucking. And if you naturally keep your hand in this sort of kind of curved position here, right? Your finger will automatically kind of do this touch. You don't have to hit it. It'll automatically kind of do this kind of echo, and it kind of adds like a tap kind of beat kind of thing to it. So if you're not someone who knows how to kind of do those taps, don't worry about it. You will automatically kind of do it. You just got to keep kind of like this claw sort of hold on there. So right, it's just like a natural kind of movement of that. But yeah, so I normally just play all 4. And for the special chord, I just honestly just go down like a normal strum. So it would be just go down with the thumb, because it's like that build up tension kind of thing going into the verse. So which brings me to the next part of where this chord comes in. In the video, he only plays it once, in the sense that he's only playing it through the transition between the verse into the bridge, which is like, I think it's like your lips pull me into the moment, in that part, right? So he plays it and says your lips. I'm not the best singer, but I'll try to give you an idea about that. So after that chord, you just go back to the normal 4. So you don't have to worry about like if there's any other chord changes. It's just then a replacement for the last chord, which is this one, which you would normally play in 4th, right? So this would be first chord, 2nd, 3rd, and then 4th. So instead of this chord, you replace it with, and then you start your pattern again. So first, 2nd. So you just replace that last chord with that chord. So the 4th chord gets replaced with the funky special chord, and he only uses it once, and that's from the well, technically I think it's twice or 3 times in the entirety of the song, but once in the sense of how the song works. So it goes verse, bridge, and chorus. So chorus is Paris in the rain, right? The bridge will be like Pull me in the moonlight, whatever the words are. Thinking I've been alone and I don't mind. So that's the bridge, because that leads into anywhere with you feels right, which is the chorus. So now that you know, the verses are like the ones that change, the words that all change. In case I'm just explaining for people that don't know what verse, bridge, and choruses are. Verses are the words that change with every chorus passing. So essentially, that's how a song's built. After you sing the chorus, you start another verse, and that verse has different words than the beginning of the song. Okay, the bridge is possibly a repeating part or words or melody that links into the chorus, right? In this case, it repeats the words too. So, okay, so your lips pulls me into the moonlight. That part is the bridge. So just before that starts, or right at the beginning of it, that's essentially where you use the funky chord. Pull me in the moon, and then you start like thinking I'm a... I don't know the words, but so that's basically the breakdown. So that's only used for that part. You can use it if you like, if you find it fitting in between. The only other difference that I like to do is change the strumming pattern once I've got the plucking down. If you're new, master that first before doing that. And then I like keeping it fresh, so that when I play the chorus, I play it the original way that... But while I'm doing verses or something, I'll be like... So I'm doing a lot of plucking. I'm not doing any arpeggios, like the linear sort of movement. I'm just... That's basically what I'm doing. And again, I'm pulling on the same strings that I'm pressing down, essentially. So outside of that, if you wanted to add like a bass line or something in there, you can kind of go like a... something like that. And essentially what all that is I'm playing the first bass note of each chord, right? So these are the chords that we play. First chord is just playing that first string, and the second chord is right? So I just can alternate between those two, and then kind of a little slide up, because that goes up to the first chord, that first note. So the only thing is the little add-on here, and then instead of hopping from here, you can kind of stay there or hop there, depending on what kind of sound you're going for. So that's all the helpful tips I could probably give you. Hopefully the strumming and the picking you can see clearly with this camera here. I didn't have this camera before for me to do it, so now it's going to be a little bit easier to kind of do tutorials for you guys. If you have any more questions, feel free to comment it up, like, subscribe, do all that jazz. And if you have comments just in guitar in general, I'm not a professional, so I would like to learn music theory and all that stuff. I'm kind of starting to do that now, but if you have comments or suggestions of what to do or alternative chords, please comment so other people can see. Just want it to be music friendly place. So if you have suggestions and comments, by all means put them in. And if you have other covers or other songs you want to learn, I know a lot of sort of John Mayer songs, because it's a popular artist that I really like. And if you want songs of those, I can kind of go to tutorials. I do a couple cheats because his songs are really difficult. I can just show you the way I play them. For the most part, they're the same. But yeah, any other covers of songs, stuff I can probably learn in a day or two. I could probably do a tutorial for that. So yeah, just stick around for the next one, and thanks for stopping by. Peace.